Hi and welcome. Today we're going to go through the Tutela product, a user sign up from beginning to end, including payment, but we're only going to focus on the vulnerability aspect of the product. There are other aspects such as the data leak prevention or phishing detection, but that will be the topic of future webinars. So let's dive right in. The address you'll need is vas.cybersift.io, which stands for Vulnerability Assessment System. Since we're doing this from scratch, let's go ahead and sign up for a user. You'll be asked to select a plan. Go ahead, review the information over here. We're going to go with micro. Let's put in an email address. That would be my own, for example. Let's select a username. Let's select a password. And we'll go ahead, save and continue. Now we're going to be asked for some payment information. Let's go with demo user. This should be the same as my address, which might not be the case for you. Street 1, street 2. Let's say Tallinn, because that's where I'm based right now. And my billing would be Estonia. Okay, let's put in some test card details. Okay, so let's go ahead and click pay. Right, so as soon as I submit the information, I should get sent over here to the account settings. You can see my username, the plan I'm on, how much I'm using, and expired. In the meantime, in the background, I've received an email which I will show you, which looks something like this. Dear Demo123, this is an automated email, just to make sure that you have something written as a confirmation of payment. So let's go ahead and get started. Right now, easiest thing is just to refresh the screen. If I now refresh the screen, you'll see a welcome page along with something that I this webinar probably, and we get some instructions. So I'm assuming that you have Docker installed. Let's go ahead and do this. I'm going to open a terminal, and right, we have the latest version of the image running here. Now before I continue, the very first thing that we need to do is create an API key. So we're going to go to the admin, we're going to go to agent management, and I'm going to add an API key. Let's say demo, submit, okay, and that's our API key. We should also list the targets that I would like to scan for vulnerabilities. So let me add targets over here. I'm going to use scanme.nmap.org. Let's submit. Okay. So let's just go ahead and copy the API key, and we'll go ahead and follow the instructions that we had in the landing page. So docker run divasel cs tutela. By the way, you obviously, if you don't type in anything, you're going to have a bit of help over here, so that it would not enough arguments are provided. You need to have API key, which is what we're going to do right now. So we need to use this, the API key string. Let's go ahead and do that. Dash API underscore key. We'll do that, and we'll just kick it off. Okay, we can show that it's scanning and map.org, and it's going to go ahead and use nmap, in fact, to enumerate open ports and discover all the different kinds of assets that you have on the network. And once done, it's going to send the results to Tutela's cloud servers, where it will process all the results for you, and you'll be able to have a look at the results. This makes this kind of setup makes scheduled or periodic scanning extremely easy, because you just need to add this command to a cron job or a scheduled task in Windows, and it will run periodically. Just make sure you stay within plan limits. So over here, the scan completed, it uploaded the scan, and we get a 200 OK from the server. That indicates a successful submission of my scans. So if I refresh the page, assuming the server is done processing everything, we're going to see one scan has been uploaded. That's the scan, along with critical vulnerabilities, high vulnerabilities, low and medium. Feel free to go through this. We have plenty of documentation, or at least if you find anything missing, please feel free to reach out to me. This is docs.tutela.cybersift.io, and you have lots of information over here on the different kind of options that we have, watching this webinar again, so on and so forth. But it's extremely easy to get started. I hope you enjoy this, and I'll be back with more webinars to explain further features of the product. Thank you very much.